How you doing, YouTube? It's Will from Will Development, and this is part 2 of my stone math series. And in this part, we're going to talk about calculating the weights of the stones you're trying to make based on the molds you're using. So I'm going to put it up on the screen right now. This is the volume for a sphere formula. Luckily, people that are a lot smarter than me figured out how to make formulas a long time ago, and I am just some jackass who's able to just plug those numbers right in and figure it out. Now, most molds that I see are sold by their diameter, which is the distance between the two furthest points of the circle. Look down at a sphere, the circle, the largest part. The volume for a sphere formula generally uses the radius, which is just half of the diameter. So to give you a good example here, we're going to use an 18-inch stone mold. So an 18-inch mold should have a radius of 9 inches. When you plug that in, it's going to give you an estimated volume of 3,053.63 cubic inches. Here's what the main point of this video is. If you'd use that, we multiply it by a number, I don't know, I'll just pull one out of there, say 0.077. We're going to get something along the lines of 230, we're going to get somewhere around, oh boy, looking at notes, looking like a dick, 235.6. Now, why is this important? This is important because an 18-inch mold is advertised to weigh approximately 240 pounds. But that 0.077, just by the way, if you missed the last video, you should check that out, where I talk about 0.077. It's the amount of weight that 5,000 psi concrete has per cubic inch. But what more does that mean? I'll spell it out even further. Even using estimations based on the weights of concrete and the size that they advertise, the most we could ever make an 18-inch mold produce is 235 pounds, give or take. And I've said it before, I'll say it a million times more, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. You have to understand that there are slight discrepancies in manufacturing processes of these molds and things of that nature. It does present its own unique challenges that we, as stone makers, need to overcome. It's our responsibility to overcome these issues, not bitch to the mold makers and have them make bigger molds or more accurate molds. The molds are fine, they really are, and I am in no way, shape, or form at all complaining about the size of the molds and the estimates being off. Perhaps they use different methods that I am unaware of to make stones that weigh exactly 240 pounds, this, that, and the other. Doesn't really matter. As long as you do your calculations correctly, you should have no problems. Now, I understand this is a short video, but that's because this whole idea is sort of leads into something longer and I don't want to ramble on for 10 minutes. So you're gonna have to stay tuned for part 3, where I discuss actual mold sizes and actual yields, how to calculate those out accurately using the volume of a sphere formula and the other numbers I provided to you in video 1. And with all that, you should be able to produce nice, good stones that you're looking forward to. Let's just put it that way. So once again, I'm Will from Will Development. I thank you for watching. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, just keep walking. I also implore you to share it around to all the special sites that you like, anything like that, if you found any of this information useful. I know this particular video is not the most intriguing, but I promise you it's one of those fundamental things, and there is a method to my madness, just a little bit. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, worries, leave them down below in the comment section. I will do my very best to get back to you in a quick, concise, and hopefully accurate manner, and I make no promises to any of those. So stay tuned for part 3, and if you don't, then what's your excuse?